Hi, it's Friday. It's casual Friday. You can see I don't have to wear a tie on Fridays here to the shop. Well, we started to split our attention between the rear of the frame and the engine now. We've got some parts in here today. We're going to start dealing with the issues that we know from our inspection that we had to address. The parts are on the pallet here beside me. I'll show them to you in a second. But generally we're going to start to spend some time both in the interior of the truck today as well as on the engine, getting some things taken care of. So I want to point out that every truck is unique. They're all going to need a few little unique repairs, but there's some commonalities amongst all of them that we're going to deal with. Every truck, we want to make sure that it gets a new air filter, and inside the cab, both in the sleeper as well as for pulling out the outside air, there's 2 environmental air filters. Whenever possible, I do like to deal with original Volvo parts, just because we know that they're designed to deal with it in the best of fashion. We've got, this truck needs on the sleeper some cab air shocks, and we've got some airbags as well that are going to be put on there. One of the front airbags needs to be replaced. Got some air springs, and of course we've got all the oil filters and coolant filters that are going to go into this truck. We're going to be putting some of our attention towards the inside of the truck over the next couple days. If you would have seen our test drive video, you'll see that there was a few dash components that needed to be replaced. We've pulled those out, and we're going to take them to a shop that can repaint and refinish those so that they look good. Another piece here that I think I'll probably just end up buying a new one of those. It's not worth fixing. And as well, this truck has some aftermarket seats in it. They're made by Knoedler, which is a Canadian seat manufacturing company. They're a very good quality seat, and we're going to take these seats. It's a little over $300 to $400 to get them redone. So that is good quality material, the top quality material. That also includes getting the foam rebuilt up so that they're like new. Far less expensive than going out and buying over $1,000 seats is to get them refinished. Something else to be aware of when you're dealing with seats in these trucks is that Volvo does not have standard mounting holes in the floor. The seats that come from the factory have different hole alignment. So when you're putting in an after-factory or an aftermarket seat, you'll see that usually there's a bit of a conversion plate here that needs to be purchased and added to the seat. Something that we've learned in exploring with these trucks is that Volvo has actually gotten smart in the last little while. Some of their newer trucks have the industry standard hole layouts for seats, but they're under the floor. If you start from the bottom of the cab and you kind of poke a screwdriver up, you'll find that there's another set of locations where a bolt can be put in. And if you cut out a small hole up top and you pull out some kind of sealing putty, you can put other seats into these trucks without too much rigmarole. But I would want to point out that over time the floor here will get worn, and if you put in other seats, they're going to be inside of that footprint, and you will often be left with a little mark. So sometimes it's nicer just to go with this conversion plate if you are going to put in other seats. So to get these the seats matched, this is the upholstery color that's inside the cab, and as well the cushions in the back match the wall. So we're going to take these cushions from the back, take them over to the upholstery shop, and make sure that we match the seats as well as we can to the inside color scheme.